This is Hand-to-Hand Combat Part 2, March 22nd. Told you guys about how when you're on the ground, you're in the most danger, right? Well, that has to do with the fact, not a fact, but one thing you can associate that is distance is what makes a difference. When you're standing all the way back from someone, you're punching them, you're in the least danger. When you're all the way up on them and you're wrestling them down to the ground, you're in the most danger. Obviously, if you have a weapon, like let's say this broom is some sort of weapon, I can keep you back further. Distance makes less danger. If I shoot you with a gun and I'm down the street, I'm even less danger. Distance makes danger. So we're going to start in the middle of the distance. And by the middle, I mean the elbow. The reason I want to teach you about the elbow is because this is the quickest way to knock a motherfucker out on this planet. Well, besides a gun. And the reason being is the range of motion is shorter than it is on a punch. Do you see what I'm saying? So, punching someone takes some calculation. It takes getting used to. It's something that you develop over your time of working with somebody like Dickhead here. So, you get in here and, you do some punches, man. Punching is cool. It's a little bit trickier, though, because you got that, there's more things to take into consideration when you're doing a punch as when you're doing an elbow, because your range on an elbow is just a little bit closer than a punch. See, when I'm here, even here, I'm starting to get too close to be able to throw a punch properly. It's going to fuck me up. But when I come in, I punch. And when I punch, personally, it's just kind of my way of gauging how far away from there, because you guys know me, I'm a fucking grappler. But anyways, I want to show you the main difference between a punch and an elbow, and it's a force thing. And the reason I want to tell you that is because in Crescent City, a lot of us were raised that you got to knock people out in one punch because you have to fight so many people at once. And that's what, we had these things called the wars in Crescent City, and I'm not going to get over the definitions of what armies were what, but a lot of us got in circumstances where we had to fight a multitude of people at one time. And you don't got time to box everybody, you don't got time to wrestle everybody, you got to hit it and move to the next motherfucker. Hit him, move to the next motherfucker. You don't got time for all that. Elbows are a quick way to learn to knock somebody out. And I have witnesses. So, your range of motion on the punch, your range of motion on the elbow. I'm going to fuck around with Dickhead for a minute. I'm just going to play around with him. And in the course of it, his head's going to bounce off the wall a couple of times. And it's going to bounce off a couple of times from punching. And it's going to bounce off a couple times from elbowing. And the reason I'm showing you this is to show you the difference in force between a punch and an elbow, and how obvious it is that a motherfucker with an elbow is for sure getting knocked out, whereas a person with a punch is always, no matter how good you are, is maybe getting knocked out. So just watch this real quick. You hear him hitting the wall, it's like, it's whatever, it's just whatever. But I'm just showing you, and I'm only going about 50%, not even that, maybe 30%, but let me still show you the difference even at a 30% elbow. One elbow, you see how he went? Let's do that, just the elbow, so you can see the difference. Here's a punch. Whatever, it's not bad. Here's an elbow. Fucker's done. And if you can't see what I'm showing you here, try it on anything you got. If you got a buddy, try it on it. You got a hanging bag, get out there, punch that motherfucker, and elbow that motherfucker with everything you got, and tell me it ain't different. Using Dickhead to show you how to fight for real is a chore. But hopefully you understand what I'm saying about the elbow. I had a buddy that taught his kid, before he went to public school, an elbow and a knee. Kindergarten. First fight he gets in, he fucking puts this kid on the ground so fucking fast. Blah, blah. Little fucking kindergartner, first grader. That was the first parent-teacher conference my friend had. You might have heard of my friend. His name is Paul Combs. He's an investigator for the Bass family. And he ain't no motherfucking joke. And a lot of other motherfuckers will tell you that these elbows ain't no joke. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman. I don't give a fuck if you're a half-mast man or you never punched anybody in your life. Your elbow is such a little retard-proof thing it's really hard to get it twisted. And if you're in Crescent City and you want to ask somebody, hey, is Crow serious about those elbows? Anybody that's seen me throw an elbow on somebody will tell you that that motherfucker flew. Bottom line. I'm going to come back at you again with a couple of ground techniques. I'm not going to get too crazy. I can only do so much with Dickhead here because all he has is a fucking neck. I'm going to show you a couple ground fighting techniques in case you end up on the ground. And a little while after that, I'm going to show you a couple of throws in case you're in the middle of the ground and you're too close. See, when you get too close to the elbow, then the only next thing you do is grab. But already right here, I'm in the middle of a judo throw. And I'm going to show you how it goes down. So trip on your elbow for a minute. If you got a bag or if you got someone you can work with, it'd do you a lot better. But just, just get whatever you're using, man. When we were living at Smelliott's and we didn't have no motherfucking bag, I had a fucking towel that I tied up in knots to where it was heavy enough to hang. And I hit that motherfucker like a speed bag. This thing's a little different than a speed bag. It is, even for me, it's taking me getting used to. But hey, this is my partner, and I'm not going to bitch about someone that wants to get down. Because everyone else is like, you play too rough.